Shalom. Give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makai Kadash. Double honor to my elder apostle, Grant Millstone, who well, man. The salutation to the rest of my brothers pushing this for sincerity, risking your life to do so, man. It's the brother Kawan, man, coming at you with another lesson. You know, it's not necessarily just like a lesson, you know. I don't want to say that, something like that. It's more like a various topics. You know, but it's the main topic is, you know, the signs of the times, man. You know, we starting to see the times where Yahweh Shem Shai talked about, man. You know, when the disciples asked Yahweh Shai, man, what shall be the signs that are coming? You know, in Matthew's 24th chapter, you know, he gave them all the signs, you know, wars and rumors of wars, you know, famines and death in diverse places. You know, we seeing those things, man. We seeing a lot of these countries, you know, that's been stricken with famine, and that's been stricken with all these different plagues, like these storms and these tsunamis the Lord been putting on this place, man. By place, I mean the whole world. And these constant earthquakes throughout the whole world. What was that? What was that? Puerto Rico last week that was hit with 1,000 earthquakes. You know, my brother's been doing lessons on that, and you know, that's just one of the things I want to touch on, man. You know, and this Trump and this United States and Iran thing, which is really just is mostly, you know, it's Trump. You know, him being the president. It's the whole U.S., man. With this Iran thing, he gave the order to, you know, to kill that general in Iran, and the soldiers did what they was ordered by the chief of office, man. Which is only and that's Bible prophecy. If you did not know, for the ones that don't know, that's watching this, that's gonna end up watching this video, man. The U.S. and Iran going to war is Bible prophecy. And if you don't believe it, man, just wait and see who you call God and Jesus Christ, which who we know's true name to be is Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Just wait and see what they have in store for this place, man. And for you people, you know, you Americans, man, I want to touch on you Americans real quick, man. You Americans is fucking stupid, man. Y'all is full of folly, and that's all y'all know. All y'all like to do is play games and laugh, man. This ain't nothing to play with. You really laughing, you playing games with Yahweh Shem Shai, man. And those are two entities you out not to play games with, because they don't play games, man. This situation that the world is currently in is deadly serious, man. And the times we coming into, if you're not covered by Yahweh Shem Shai, you're gonna die, man. It talks about in 2nd Esdras, the 15th chapter, man, about people, you know, as the times go prolong and things start getting worse and worse throughout the world. Lord willing, y'all can hear me, because I know my car is probably real loud right now. I'm on the freeway right now for to hop off of it. But the times we coming into, it talks about in 2nd Esdras 15th chapter about people going to war with each other within the city, man. If you ever seen the movies, what's that shit called? What's that with all that anarchy with that in the city? Those movies, The Purge, yeah, The Purge. You ever seen those movies like that, man? Everybody's seen those movies over here in the United States, man. About those people killing everybody or killing one another within the city, you know, and then certain city being locked off and men can't go where they need to be, you know, with their families and things like that, and men end up being family stricken through the land, and people killing each other for food, man, and for shelter. And that's coming to America, man, and that's written. See, the Lord said he was going to bring the plagues back to Egypt as he did before. And for the ones that don't know, America is spiritually Egypt. And that's written. That's also written in the scriptures, man. But you Americans, you don't want to listen to the prophets that's out there on the highways and byways, man. Y'all don't care when we out there on the highways and byways preaching, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you true biblical Hebrew Israelites, y'all, you don't listen, man. You hiss at us and you wag our hands in, man, and you bang your heads against our heads, man, making your forehead against harder against our forehead, man. Meaning you don't want to listen to us, and that's fine, man. Because we've been set up by Yahweh Shem Yahushua to preach these things unto you, Israel, but you don't want to listen. Hey, so the Lord is gonna do away with 2/3 of our people, man. And he not gonna suffer you to continue to dwell here, man. Continuing in y'all folly. See, you Americans, hey, those Iranians over there, they took that very seriously, man. I was at work, the other week when that shit went down, and you Jake, manually you women, along with you niggas too, man. Talking about that general shouldn't did this, shouldn't have did that. What the fuck you know about that general, man? You didn't know who that nigga was until Trump killed him, man. So how the fuck you know what that general did and what he didn't do? I ain't sticking up for the nigga, man. But you don't know this dude. You just know what the fuck, Trump and his partners been feeding you. You don't really truly know this guy. But his people over there in Iran, they not all right, with Trump assassinating him, man. And those Iranian people, man, they ready to go to war with you Americans, man. They not playing no fucking games with y'all. They ready to put y'all to death, man. And with this thing with NATO and the EU, with the United States now, man, it just came out like 2 days ago. Hey, the UN, not the UN, Slocky, but NATO and the EU, they trying to split from the United States, man. They don't want to be a part of America's, alliance anymore. Why? Because they see the folly that's within America, man. Starting going back to that general's assassination Trump just did, man. The NATO and the EU does not want to be a part of America anymore, man, because it's a shameful thing. And plus, NATO and the EU, they have ties with Iran, man. They costing the NATO and the EU money. And that's money is a driving force within this world, man. Without money, you really not giving no orders here, man. That's why once the dollar crashes, they gonna have to bring in the beast system, man. They gonna have to bring in that RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast, man, so they can continue to have power throughout the world. And touching back on that the NATO and the EU with the US thing, with NATO and the EU trying to breaking their alliance with America. Hey, that's Revelations 17th chapter, man. The beast shall hate the whore. And with America and Iran, hey, that's once again Bible prophecy, man. Hey, and with all this NATO and the EU, Iran, and who backs Iran, man? That's Russia, which in the scriptures that's Magog and Gog, Gog and Magog, Slovakia. And what's that? That's and what does it say that Russia is gonna be to these weaker nations, man? It says Gog and Magog shall be a guard unto the nations, man, unto the weaker nations. Iran is one of those weaker nations. And Iran's biblical name in the scriptures is Persia, man. And everybody know that the Iranians are Persians. And Persia is the first one of those weaker nations that Russia is gonna be protected, man. And Russia and Iran have currently have ties with another, man. They trade amongst one another. So with America attacking Iran, hey, that's throwing fuel on the fire, man. Russia a couple days ago just encountered a battleship from America within the Gulf, and Russia's battleship ran up on America, man. You know, mind you, they didn't do nothing, but Russia was taunting America, showing them, hey, we see you, man. You keep doing what you're doing. Hey, we gonna be at your head, man. So you know, hey, just like it's written in Habakkuk 2:3, man. Though it tarry, it shall not tarry, it shall surely come, man. That's the words from Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And brothers, we starting to see those times that the Lord has been talking about, man. You know, just to let y'all know, we just like the Apostle Tahar said, you know, don't get, you know, it's okay to be, you know, hyped up, but don't just get too hyped, man, because it's not necessarily, this is the end, but it's not the end of the end yet, man. Just like the Apostle Tahar said, you know, the main prophecy we looking for now is the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip. You know, once that becomes mandatory throughout the world, man, hey, then that's at that time, brothers, we gonna know that we gonna be at the end of the end, man. We gonna really know that, hey, Yahushua is at that door, man. So, brothers, you know, that's really all what I really know just had to say on that. So, I got some more. I have some lessons lined up for this week, man. You know, Lord will not be able to get to them. With that, man, I'm gonna say shalom. Call Allah Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Double honor to my other apostle, Great Millstone. A salutation to the rest of you brothers pushing this truth with sincerity. Shalom.